Prince William and Kate Middleton, who looked stunning in a red outfit, played a key role by greeting the President and the First Lady at their London hotel this morning. The Prince and Princess of Wales travelled with Mr. Yoon and Mrs. Kim to a Horse Guards Parade ceremonial welcome, where the King and Queen were waiting. Charles and Camilla took their place standing on the royal pavilion around midday and briefly greeted Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, Foreign Secretary Lord David Cameron, Home Secretary James Cleverly and the Defence Chiefs of Staff. Camilla wore a blue dress and coat by Anna Valentine, hat with loose feathers by Philip Tracy and a sapphire and diamond brooch which belonged to Queen Mary. Nearby was the sovereign's escort of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, the Life Guards and the Blues and Royals, commanded by Major Edward van der Land. Kate wore a striking 3,000 pounds caped red coat by Catherine Walker and a matching hat by Jane Taylor. She also sported a pair of Princess Diana's sapphire and diamond oval drop earrings, complementing the look with a pair of Gianvito Rossi red shoes. A guard of honor, formed by F Company Scots Guards, gave a royal salute amid traditional pomp and pageantry, and the King and Mr. Yoon inspected the troops. Members of the Scots Guards were recently deployed to South Korea where they were training troops. Mr. Yoon walked past the two ranks of guardsmen casting his eye over the servicemen before returning to the royal pavilion with the King. Charles, Camilla, William and Kate and their guests then traveled in a carriage procession down the Mall to Buckingham Palace. The King and Queen then arrived at the grand entrance to Buckingham Palace with President Yoon Suk Yeol and his wife Kim Ki-hee to the sound of the South Korean and British national anthems. Mr. Yoon stepped from the black and gold Irish state coach first, followed by the King. In the second carriage, the Australian state coach, Camilla, in a blue dress and coat by Anna Valentine and hat with loose feathers by Philip Tracy, accompanied Mrs. Kim. A guard of honor from the 1st Battalion Welsh Guards in their long grey coats and bearskin hats waited in the palace quadrangle. William and Kate travelled in the Scottish state coach with Chu Kyung-ho, South Korea's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance. The royal party and their guests then went inside the palace for a private lunch. They will also see royal collection exhibits in the picture gallery. Weeks of preparation had gone into the official ceremonial welcome on Horse Guards Parade with more than 1,000 soldiers and 230 horses gathered for the occasion. In all 7 military bands and 9 military units were involved. Lines of foot guards from F Company Scots Guards and the dazzling sovereign's escort of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, the Life Guards and the Blues and Royals stood to attention. The King and Queen arrived to a royal salute as the national anthem was played, with the royal standard flown from the Horse Guards building.